Valentine's date ideas your Filipina will love. With Valentine's Day almost upon us, you're going to need to think fast as to what you and your Filipina will do this Valentine's Day. No matter if you're apart and in a long distance relationship, or with each other in the Philippines, or even living together abroad, then I've certainly got you covered in this video. We'll get to that in just one moment. Looking to date a Filipina or already dating or married to a Filipina? I use my experiences around my relationship with my Filipina wife of 6 years, as well as my professional experience as a qualified relationship counsellor for the past 10 years to help you on your way. Are you after information, tips and resources for a successful relationship with a Filipina and maintain it? Too easy. Just take a second to subscribe and click the bell icon, and I promise you'll never miss out again. For those of you that can't be with your Filipina this Valentine's Day, it doesn't mean that you can't still have a date and have a great time. I remember doing this exact same thing, not on Valentine's Day, but on my wife's birthday. I couldn't be there with her in the Philippines, so we organised an online date together. We both organised some food and drink, and we sat and ate our dinner on video call. It was very much like eating out together, where we could chat about our day, our work and our future together. This can also be done on Valentine's Day. With technology, it is very easy to do and will be enjoyable for sure, and your girlfriend or wife will appreciate the thought very much. If you haven't sent her a small gift, then you can always order some Jollibee online that can be delivered to her in many areas of the Philippines, or alternatively, you can send your girlfriend 1,000 pesos or so and she can go and buy a nice meal and drink that she can bring back to her computer. These sorts of moments are things I really remember fondly when my wife and I were in that difficult long distance relationship stage. By celebrating Valentine's Day, Christmas, birthdays, in this way you two will create your own special memories together. For those of you lucky enough to be in the Philippines together, then you guys can have some great options. These options, however, may vary depending on where you are in the Philippines. Typically, being in some province areas won't allow some of these options, which typically you'll be able to do in the big cities. But nonetheless, we still have some great options available. Of course, you guys want to have a nice dinner together, but you need to know what sort of restaurant your Filipina may be comfortable in. This is really important. Some Filipinas from province areas may have never been to a proper restaurant before, and some may not be confident in using knives and forks. Knowing your Filipina's comfort zone around this is really important and will dictate your choice of where you two will eat. But before you go and eat, it's a nice idea to organise a Valentine's gift and a nice single red rose to give to your Filipina. The gift could be anything from a nicely wrapped box of chocolates through to a not overly expensive piece of jewellery. Something nice, but I don't recommend going over the top. And with the rose, perhaps where you buy it from, you could pay a little extra for them to come to where you'll be eating at a certain time and hand the rose to your girlfriend. Once those things have been organised, then it's time to think about where to eat. Will it be at a fancy restaurant? But again, make sure she won't feel super uncomfortable there. Or perhaps just a 3-star type restaurant with some soft music and maybe some dim lights. Or if your girlfriend really has never eaten in a restaurant before and may feel uncomfortable or embarrassed there, then there are places such as Mang Inasal or Shakey's Pizza, those sorts of places that she will still like very much. Sure, those places you won't get the romantic atmosphere, but you can create that after dinner. Now, if your Filipina is not one for going out to dinner and prefers to eat at home, then no problem. Pay for her to go shopping and make some of your favourite dishes to share at home. Perhaps make it a candlelit dinner with some soft romantic music and maybe a bottle of bubbly or whatever drink you guys like. A good tip here, guys, is to ensure the phones are off so you have no distractions and you can focus on each other and enjoy each other's company. Once dinner is over, those that have gone out to eat may like to have a bit of fun together. No guys, not that sort of fun just yet. But she may be the type of girl that enjoys going to an amusement centre if you're in a big city and play the many games there. Or even perhaps take her out for the night and do some karaoke. Many Filipinas do love this, or perhaps if she's a little bit more mature, and then you could go and catch a movie together. And after the movie or amusement centre, you could take her to a beauty parlour where she can have a massage, as you can also. And she could also have her nails manicured and maybe even painted. This will certainly make for a very nice Valentine's Day that will most likely end in a very romantic way. For those of you who may be in the province and had a nice dinner and drinks at home, you may like to organise some nice smelling massage oil and offer to give her a massage after dinner. She may also be kind enough to give you a nice relaxing massage that could end up also being a very romantic Valentine's Day date. Now, I haven't forgot the couples who may be together abroad in another country. The chances are you will know each other's likes and dislikes by now. The reality is that this date is mostly about the Filipina, as most of us guys are not so romantic or sentimental about Valentine's Day, and we do it to make our partner feel important and valued. Again, you don't need to spend much money. If you have plenty of money, no problems, then knock your socks off. But for most, it can be a nice restaurant that's not super expensive, that has a nice romantic feel, and maybe some dim lighting and soft music if possible. But really, she will enjoy whatever her favourite restaurant is, and she'll be sure to enjoy just a night out with you. Be sure you're also prepared in advance. As I mentioned before, a nice single rose adds a nice touch with a small gift you know she will like. You may even like to cap it off with a night of dancing or karaoke, which we know most Filipinas do love. And the chances are she may even have her own karaoke machine sitting at home. And no doubt she'll be more than happy to get up there and she'll belt out a few love songs just for you. And again, you can look at finishing the night off with a romantic massage for each other, and she'll be sure to love this on her Valentine's Day date. To decide what Valentine's date and gift is right for your partner, you really need to know what she likes and dislikes, and one would hope after a period of time of being together you'd certainly know these things. But if not, you really need to start to ask some subtle questions of your Filipina, and maybe even of some of her relatives and friends, to get an idea of the types of things she may like. But one would certainly think you would have a pretty good idea, at least if she likes roses, what restaurants or food is her favourite, and generally what things she likes to do. But the important thing to remember here is that you don't need to spend a lot of money to have a great time. It's really important that you stay within your budget and don't try to over-impress her, as it will just lead to stress on your part. And how can you enjoy the night if you're worried about the expense and how you're going to pay your bills that are coming up next week? And if you really want to do the lavish type of Valentine's Day, then I suggest that if you're struggling for the money, then perhaps put that off to next year. This year, have a nice simple Valentine's Day that she will love, and perhaps put a plan in place now to start saving for next year, where you might like to take her for the night to a luxurious resort or to a very nice 5-star hotel. And by the way, if anyone is in Manila and you're looking for a great place to take your Filipina for the night, then I recommend the H2O Hotel in Manila. It's down there right where Ocean Park is, and you can also take her and have a look at the attractions there at Ocean Park. And it was a really nice hotel. Ask for the aquarium room, so you get a full wall aquarium with all the fish coming past, and it is absolutely spectacular. And what a great way to spend a Valentine's evening together. if that's within your budget. But as I say, you can always save up and do that next year. But whatever you choose, rest assured your Filipina will love, and she'll love you very much for taking the time to organise such a great Valentine's Day date for her. If you're looking for better ways to communicate with your Filipina, check out the video on the end screen card appearing now. Feel free to like and share the video, subscribe and press the bell icon for future videos. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. Take care and bye for now.